I want to talk about Chiron not only because I am personally affected. So a lot of the things that you see is not because I'm talking out my ass. It's because I'm literally going through some of this stuff, and it's very deep healing work. As a healer myself, I do know the healer needs healing. So I am going through a lot of the healing work actually with Infinity's help. In terms of going through some of the shadow works. A few weeks ago, maybe 2 months ago, I started the shadow realms because I literally saw this coming. It was like really dark, and understanding what the shadow was all about and where it is that the shadow was hiding. And then I kept saying, when I was talking about the shadow, I was talking, and you see my shadows like all alive. I was talking about the shadow on the wall, not just something that was, emotional or something that wasn't concrete. I was really talking about something very, very concrete that affects our lives, and then that is interacting with us. It wasn't some abstract thing. The shadow is not abstract like we think. It is something that is interacting. And so we run into, in astrology, we run into this period where Chiron is one of the asteroids that's in our space. A lot of the celestial bodies are bodies within ourself, within our physical body. So Chiron itself is running in, and understanding Chiron is like very important in understanding. Guys, if you see me look over here, I'm looking at IG. So sorry. Like, I really mean to look at, let me make it middle so that it can look like I'm looking at my camera. Maybe because I can double record this and see what looks good. But in either case, so yeah, going back to Chiron, in terms of like how it is that it's affecting the energy. And it's not just because I am in Aries, but it's affecting everyone right now. Like, I think it's planet-wide is going through Chiron retrograde, and it's affecting all of the some signs specifically more harder, like Aries, and in certain different signs. And I'm sure Infinity let me know what they are. And then, of course, everybody else, we are some of these things, so it's going to be affecting us. I have a great appreciation for Western astrology, Eastern astrology, so I am like all over the place when it comes to the knowledge and what you hear. Okay, Infinity says Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra are very seriously affected by Chiron. Chiron has been in Aries for the past 2 years. It's spending 8 years in the sign Aries. So think about the asteroid. Usually, like you usually think about the planets being in a sign, in a specific constellation. And so this one is the asteroid Chiron being in the constellation of Aries. And how it is that it's affecting us, it's important to. So it's been in Aries since 2019. So just understand that Chiron has been in Aries since 2019, and since when the world has been in this state as well. So I really do think Chiron has a big play in this, and it will be in Aries until hopefully I don't know, like I don't know what happened in my life, but it will be in Aries until 2027, something like that, or 2026, but for 8 years altogether, 2027, I think. And so in understanding this part, and again, I hope because it's storming outside, so I hope my connection is still good. So in understanding this, the length of time that it's spending in Aries is a long time. In some other orbits, it does have shorter, so hence why they call this its lifespan erratic, where sometimes they will be in a system for like 2 years, or like in Taurus, I think it's 2 years, and then in others like Aries, it's 8 years, and it's like an elliptical. Usually, like it's a steady amount of time that each planet or spend in a specific sign, while Chiron is all over the place. And so the important 3 things that's very important in our lives, and they're major key life